Today's post that I'd like to share with you is titled Held, Not Forsaken by my friend Amber Elisabeth Sanders. Fear not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Isaiah 41 verse 10. Fear often enters quietly. It does not always arrive as panic, but as a steady unease. Questions about endurance, worries about adequacy, concerns over what yet may be asked of us. For some, that fear is not only about circumstance, but about what God's strength might require of them. The Lord speaks into that space, not with force, but with presence. This verse does not deny hardship. It anchors us in companionship. The command to fear not is immediately followed by a promise. I am with thee. Strength is not offered from a distance, and help is not conditioned upon perfection. The Lord commits himself personally to the sustaining of his people, assuring them that his power will not be exercised against their agency. To be upheld by his righteous hand is not to be overpowered or controlled. Scripture does not describe a God who pushes, restrains, or compels obedience through pressure. Jehovah says, I will uphold thee. His strength steadies rather than restrains. His righteousness does not replace our movement, it makes movement possible. What he offers is support beneath the step, not a force behind it. For those who have learned to associate authority with dominance, this distinction matters. In the restored gospel, law is not a mechanism of control. It is a covenant structure. It defines what will hold weight. It marks where safety exists. God's law is not a hand gripping the arm, directing unwilling steps. It is the firm ground beneath the feet, allowing forward progress without collapse. Today, you do not stand alone. Whatever weighs on your heart, whatever stretches your faith, the Lord holds you, not by removing choice, but by honouring it. He strengthens without coercion. He upholds without overriding. He walks with his covenant people in a way that preserves dignity, agency, and trust. This is not a God who dominates. This is a God who sustains. You may wonder why the scripture says hand and not hands. In scripture, the hand represents authority, covenant power, and deliberate action. A single hand is not a sign of limitation. It is a sign of intent. The Lord is not struggling to support his people. He is purposefully sustaining them. The phrase, the right hand of my righteousness, carries covenant meaning. In ancient scripture, the right hand symbolized legitimacy, inheritance, and authority. It was the hand used to bless, to make binding promises, and to establish covenant standing. This is not general assistance, it is covenant assurance. Using one hand emphasizes unity of purpose. God is not divided in his will or effort. His strength, righteousness, and sustaining power flow from the same source. He upholds not through force, but through who he is. There is also intimacy in the singular. One hand holding is personal. It suggests nearness, steadiness, and trust. The Lord does not overwhelm his people with power. He upholds them with faithfulness. When the Lord promises to uphold us with his hand, he is declaring, "My authority sustains you. My covenant claims you. My righteousness keeps you." A closing poem from Amber. When fear draws close and strength feels thin, I hear his steady voice, not calling me to stand alone, but anchoring my choice. I walk upheld by righteous hand, through paths I cannot see, for God himself has promised this, his strength will carry me. You can find Amber Elisabeth Sanders on Facebook. Thanks for listening.